I was sitting on the edge of our bed, folding laundry when my phone buzzed. It was my friend Julie. She texted, "Girl, please tell me that's not your husband. On this live stream right now." My heart stopped. I opened the link and what I saw on that screen shattered 10 years of love, trust, and loyalty in just 10 seconds. If you've ever had your heart broken in real time, tell me in the comments where you're watching this from. Because this is my story. Let's go through this quick exercise before we continue. If you are a regular listener, thank you so much for always making time to listen to us. Watch more of our videos. Share, like, and comment for YouTube algorithm to recommend our videos to a lot of people. Try and watch till the end to get the full story. And for our new viewers, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. We try our best to bring you nothing but the best raw emotional confession stories. Now, let's go into today's story. Hi, I'm Leah. I'm 35 and I was married to who I thought was my soulmate for 10 years. I'm not proud to be telling this story. It still hurts. But if someone out there is ignoring their gut, trusting too blindly, maybe my story will shake them before they lose everything like I did. Because what I uncovered that day, thanks to a stupid live video, changed the way I saw my marriage forever. And what hurt the most, it wasn't just the cheating. It was who he did it with and how long it had been going on right under my nose. Let me tell you everything. I met Adam when I was 24. He was 26, charming, intelligent, and calm. Everything about him felt safe. We dated for just over a year and got married the following fall. I remember the day vividly. My dad told me, "Leah, you picked a good man." I believed him. We built a life together. A small house in the suburbs, matching mugs, road trips every summer. I loved how we could sit in silence for hours and still feel connected. He wasn't a man of many words, but he made me feel appreciated. Or so I thought. Every year on our anniversary, he'd write me a small note and leave it next to my toothbrush. Little things like that made me feel secure. But looking back, I think I was clinging to crumbs. I ignored the signs because the idea of losing him terrified me. Around year 8, things started changing. Adam began working longer hours. He'd say, "Delines, babe, I'm doing this for us." I believed him. I wanted to believe him. But I started noticing the small things. First, he wasn't as touchy anymore. He stopped texting me during the day. Our date nights became routine, if they even happened. He was suddenly very protective of his phone. I remember once I reached for his phone by mistake, thinking it was mine. He snatched it so fast I flinched. He laughed it off, but something didn't sit right. Still, I stayed quiet. I didn't want to be that wife, paranoid, insecure, nagging. So, I pushed it down. And that's how women like me lose themselves. We trade intuition for false peace. If you are Still here, that means you love what you are listening. Kindly do me the favor and like this video if it sounds interesting. And don't forget to also share to loved ones. It happened on a Wednesday night. I was home alone, folding laundry, wine glass half full. Adam said he was working late again. That's when I got the text. It was from Julie, my high school best friend. We didn't talk often, but she knew Adam. She sent me a message. Hey Leah, please tell me that's not your husband on this live stream right now. Confused, I tapped the link. It was a live stream from some downtown lounge. A guy was celebrating a birthday and someone was filming the crowd. And there he was, my husband, sitting at a dimly lit table, laughing with his hand resting very comfortably on the thigh of a woman I'd never seen before. Her face was close to his. They looked like they belonged to each other. I couldn't breathe. I kept replaying the 10-second clip. Every time I saw his hand on her, it burned deeper. And what haunted me more? He looked relaxed, happy, like this wasn't new. I didn't call him. I didn't even text. I waited. At 11:42 p.m., he came home. I was sitting on the couch, waiting in silence. He looked surprised. Hey, you're up. I asked one question. Who is she? He blinked. What are you talking about? I showed him the video. I watched the color drain from his face. At first, he stuttered. That's a coworker. It's not what it looks like. I said nothing. That silence made him unravel. Eventually, the truth came out. They'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years. She was younger, worked at his office, and he said he caught feelings. You know what the worst part was? He said, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to hurt you. As if cheating for years wasn't the definition of hurting me. I wish I could say I screamed through things, broke his favorite whiskey glasses, but I didn't. I just stood up, walked past him, and went into the bedroom. The man I thought I knew, the one I built my life with, didn't exist. It's been 9 months since I left. I'm still healing. I still get triggered by small things. A hand on a leg, the sound of his laugh on someone else's story. But I'm also rediscovering myself, the version of me that doesn't need someone else's loyalty to feel worthy. So, if you're watching this and you're doubting your gut, listen to it. Don't stay in a story that's been rewritten without your knowledge. I lost 10 years of trust in 10 seconds, but I found a new version of myself in the aftermath, and that's the part he doesn't get to touch. Thank you for listening, and please stay till we come your way again.